के चलता. Hello everyone. Today we are presenting on Indian knowledge system, the impact of ancient Sanskrit texts on modern energy concept. This presentation explores how ancient Indian scholars thousands of years before modern physics discovered and documented scientific principles that we are still validating today. We will see how concepts from the Vedas, Agastya, Samhita, and works of scholars like Acharya Kanad parallel modern physics, energy and concepts, and quantum mechanics. The bridge between ancient wisdoms and modern science is not just a fascination; it's a testament to intellectual rigors of our ancestors. Let's begin this journey. Let me introduce my team members: Sachit Vedya, Krish Sherkar, Adarsh Mishra, and Sahil Poker. Now, let my friend Sachit Vedya continue.
Hello everyone. First, we begin with the foundational concept. Indian knowledge system represent the accumulated scientific, philosophical, and practical knowledge developed in ancient India. Now, the central theme of this presentation is how ancient Sanskrit text anticipated modern energy concepts. Energy, as we know, in physics, its conservation, transformation, and application was understood and documented by Indian scholars centuries before Western scientific revolution. Now, I have taken Physics in Ancient Indian Knowledge System, a research paper by Kamlesh Chakka and K.K. Dubey as a reference. So, in short, it gives that ancient India wasn't just civilization of philosophy and spirituality, it was a hub of rigorous scientific inquiry, and Indian scholars made groundbreaking discoveries in physics that would reshape our understanding of the universe. Now, let us come to the concept of electricity. In Agastya Samhita, Maharishi Agastya gave the concept of a battery, earthen pot cell, around 7,000 years ago. That was before any other Western scientist. In Agastya Samhita, the design of ancient electric battery is described using a clay pot, copper and zinc sheet, and acidic substance, likely electrolyte. The ancient battery could generate electric current. Our ancestors were not theorizing about electricity, they were actually designing and implementing it. Now, atomic theory and quantum mechanics by Acharya Kanad. Now, atomic theory, which was started by John Dalton in modern Western sciences, was given by Acharya Kanad in 600 BCE, 2600 years before John Dalton, with his modern atomic model in 1808. So, Kanad proposed that all matter is composed of tiny indivisible particles. These atoms combine in different ways to create different substances. This is essentially modern atomic theory described over 2600 years before the Western world discovered it. Kanad even proposed that atoms have specific characteristics that determine the properties of matter, a concept foundational to quantum mechanics. Now, motion and gravitation. So, Aryabhatta in 500 CE made revolutionary discoveries about motion and gravitation. Aryabhatta explained that the earth rotates on its axis, a concept that contradicted belief and would not be widely accepted in Europe until Copernicus and Galileo over 1,000 years later. But Aryabhatta contributed beyond this. He calculated Earth rotation, understood planetary motions, and as well as grasped gravitational principles affecting celestial bodies. Aryabhatta used mathematical calculation and observation to support his theory. He revolutionized astronomy by explaining celestial phenomena through physics rather than mythology. So, I have taken a shlok from the Vaishishk Sutra, which is written by Maharshi Kanad. So, it states it is read as Paramanavaha Sayoga Vibhagabhyam Bhavanti, which translates to atoms combine and separate to form different substances. So Maharshi Kanad's framework included Parmanu, that is atom, Samyog, that is combination, how atoms bond to form molecules, Vibhag, that is separation, how molecules break down into atoms, and Guna, these specific characteristics. So, modern quantum mechanics and chemistry validate all these principles. So, Kanad wasn't just philosophizing, he was doing atomic physics. Now, for the next continuation of our presentation, I would like to call Adarsh Mishra to continue his topic.
Indian knowledge system. First of all, India has one of the oldest knowledge tradition in the world. It includes science, philosophy, and understanding of nature. In this presentation, I will explain how ancient Sanskrit texts are connected to the modern energy concepts. Ancient Sanskrit texts like the Vedas were not only religious texts, they also explained natural forces and energy in symbolic form. Many ideas that modern sciences studies today, such as energy and its transformation, we already discussed in ancient times. This shows that ancient Indian knowledge was scientific and logical. This slide shows modern research paper published in international journal. Researchers have studied physics concept mentioned the Vedic texts under the Indian knowledge system. This proves that ancient knowledge is now being scientifically analyzed and respected worldwide. It is not mythology but research-based study. Then next. Modern science identifies many forms of energy such as solar, wind, electrical, and kinetic energy. In ancient texts, these energies were explained through nature. Surya represents solar energy, Vayu represents wind energy, Agni represents heat and fire energy, and Jal represents water energy. This shows that ancient people understood energy through natural elements. The next slide. The slide shows transformation of energy such as chemical energy changing into mechanical energy, light energy into chemical energy, and electrical energy into heat energy. A similar idea is mentioned in Rig Veda, which says that energy is indestructible and only changes its form. This concept is the same as modern law of conservation of energy. Next slide. So ancient Sanskrit text already explained energy transformation system. Had ancient Indian knowledge system has a deep scientific understanding of energy. Modern science is now rediscovering these ideas. This proves that Indian knowledge system is not outdated but timeless. Thank you. And I'd like to call my friend Sahil to present his presentation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sahil and this is my research paper. exploring solar power system in Vedic text, ancient wisdoms, and modern use. This paper explores how ancient Vedic texts discuss the sun and solar energy, connecting this ancient inside the modern solar power technology. In ancient Indian knowledge, this energy was not seen only as a physical power but as a universal force that sustained life and nature. The Vedas and Upanishads clearly recognize natural elements as source of energy long before modern science. Next slide. The Rigveda describes the sun, Surya, as the soul of energy. Surya Atma Jagatusha. This idea directly connects solar energy, where sunlight used to produce clean and renewable power. Thank you. And thank you.
My topic is the contribution of ancient India into the advancement of modern physics. It is article number 20 and it is issued 3 August 2024. It is written by Tisha Ali and Disha Afrin. It is both are graduate students. Next slide. We know the famous physicists Bohr, Hinsberg, and Schrödinger. Uh, they are read a regular Vedic text. Hinsberg said quantum theory is not religious people who have read Vedanta. Vedanta is a conclusion of Vedic thought. It is written by Rene Weber in the book of Homographic Palindrome. The poets Hinsberg and Schrödinger he regular read uh, Vedic text, but it is not a perfect mention, but it is mentioned. Next, we know about uh, Swami Vivekanand. All know the Swami Vivekanand. Swami Vivekanand write a letter the Nikola Tesla, and after that Nikola Tesla write a letter Swami Vivekanand, and then Swami Vivekanand uh, written in the book Swami Vivekanand volume number 5, fifth edition, 1347, page number 77 and paragraph number 1. He said Nikola Tesla read Vedic text and they learn from Vedic text. Please continue, Shantanu.
Hello everyone, my name is Shantanu Mode and my topic is on Sanskrit and Science, a new era of study. Here is my research paper which states scientific knowledge in Sanskrit is not confined to single text, it's spread across multiple genres and disciplines. These are the sources included here Vedas, Upanishads, Sutras, Aryabhastra, Itihasas, Purans, and Tantras. Slide. Here is the great astronomer uh, in ancient India. Astronomy presents one of the ancient Indian greatest scientific achievements. Indian astronomers link trigonometry science functions to circular arcs using the trias or sinus totus framework. This mathematical tool enables precise calculation of planetary positions, prediction of celestial events, accurate mapping of the night sky, development of geophysical calendars. Right? Oh, mathematics in ancient India. Ancient India contribute the mathematician are a foundation to the modern science, Madhava and the series expansions. Indian mathematicians like Madhava developed multiple series expansions and formulas for pi, advancing rigorous mathematical computations, understanding of irrational numbers, precision in calculation. So, thank you.
So, thank you for your attention. And let me summarize what we have explored today. So, our key takeaways are that ancient India was a scientific civilization, not just a philosophical, but rigorously scientific with documented discoveries in physics, maths, astronomy, and engineering. Ancient knowledge anticipated modern science. Concepts like atomic theory, energy conservation, quantum principles were understood and documented centuries or millennia before. Sanskrit is a scientific language. The precision and depth of scientific knowledge preserved in Sanskrit text demonstrate uh, that this was a language capable of expressing scientific concept with clarity. Modern scientists validated ancient wisdom. Heisenberg, Schrodinger, Bohr, and others found that quantum theory aligns with Vedantic philosophy. So, in India, in era where India is reclaiming its educational independence, understanding our scientific heritage is crucial. So, if our ancestors understood atomic theory 2000 years ago or designed electric batteries 7000 years ago and grasped conservation in and conservation laws of conservations, what else lies undiscovered in our ancient Sanskrit text? So, what future technologies might be waiting for us in these ancient sources? So, on this note, we will be ending the stream. Thank you.